Enter the world of whispers and shadows, the CIA, America's spy agency tasked with uncovering hidden truths. Operating globally, they protect the US from unseen threats. Their work is invisible, but its impact is global. Created post-World War II to prevent surprise attacks. The Cold War began with nuclear threats looming. The CIA builds spy networks, analyzes data, and takes action. A silent guardian, most successes remain unknown. Secrecy is their greatest tool. Officers live double lives, carrying national security's weight. Their stories often remain locked away. They recruit agents, use technology, and analyze intelligence. Sometimes they conduct covert operations. These missions are dangerous and controversial. CIA officers are brave, clever, and take immense risks. Their work shapes history, even if unnamed. Discover how the CIA operates in the shadows. Welcome to America's Secret Guardians. Imagine being in a foreign country, unable to reveal your true identity or mission. Every encounter could be a threat. A single mistake could expose you. This is the daily reality for a CIA case officer on a covert mission. The danger is constant, not just physical but psychological. If caught, the government may deny you. This is called disavowal. The captured officer faces a terrible choice: betray their country or endure unimaginable hardship. Officers accept this risk, knowing they might be abandoned for the greater good. Betrayal is another danger. A trusted source could be a double agent, feeding false information or setting a trap. Trust is rare, suspicion is constant. This makes real connections difficult and adds to the stress. Missions often take place in war zones or hostile territories. Officers must rely on training, wits, and courage to survive. Every step is a calculated risk. Every decision could be their last. The psychological toll is immense, living a lie, always on guard. Families at home live with uncertainty, never knowing the true danger. The high price of intelligence work is paid in secrecy, sacrifice, and sometimes lives. Yet, these risks are accepted for the sake of national security. The world of covert work is unforgiving but essential. This is the reality behind the headlines. September 26, 2001, just 15 days after 9/11, the world was in shock. The US needed to strike back, but Afghanistan was remote and dangerous. The CIA had a bold plan: send in a small team first. Operation Jawbreaker began with a 7-man CIA team, led by Gary Schroen. Their mission: connect with the Northern Alliance, enemies of the Taliban. The CIA brought money, weapons, and expertise to build a force to overthrow the Taliban. They landed in the Panjshir Valley carrying millions in cash, entering a hostile land with no guarantee of survival. The Northern Alliance was in disarray after its leader's assassination. The CIA had to build trust fast, using cash and strategic planning. They acted as diplomats, spies, and soldiers far from support. Using laser devices, they guided American bombs onto Taliban positions. The combination of local fighters and US air power was devastating. City after city fell. Within 2 months, the Taliban regime collapsed. The small Jawbreaker team paved the way for this stunning victory. They proved that a handful of brave officers working with local allies could achieve the impossible. Operation Jawbreaker was a new kind of war, fought in the shadows. It changed the course of history in Afghanistan. The mission's success was built on courage, trust, and secrecy. In the 1950s, Berlin was the front line of the Cold War. The CIA and MI6 built a secret tunnel under East Berlin to tap Soviet communications, Operation Gold. Engineers dug in silence, reaching the cables after months, a triumph. For nearly a year, they listened to thousands of hours of Soviet conversations, but the Soviets knew all along: double agent George Blake had betrayed the secret. The tunnel's discovery caused an international incident, revealing both the risks and rewards of espionage. For nearly a decade, Osama bin Laden was the world's most wanted man. The CIA made his capture their top priority. The hunt was slow, painstaking, and often frustrating. The breakthrough came from a single thread: the identity of bin Laden's trusted courier. Years of analysis and tracking focused on finding this man. The CIA listened to calls, tracked movements, and interviewed detainees. In 2010, they intercepted a call from the courier. Advanced technology and on-the-ground intelligence led them to a mysterious compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan. The house was a fortress. High walls, no phone lines, no internet, trash burned on site. The CIA watched the compound around the clock, gathering evidence. Analysts noticed a tall man, the pacer, who never left the property. They believed this was bin Laden but couldn't be certain without a raid. The risk was immense. A raid in Pakistan could have huge consequences. After months of debate, the president gave the order. On May 2, 2011, Navy SEALs raided the compound and killed bin Laden. The long hunt, led by patient CIA work, was finally over. The mission brought justice and closure to a nation. It showed the power of intelligence-led operations. Years of quiet analysis and human skill made the difference. The world saw the result, but the real story was in the shadows. The CIA's persistence changed history. CIA missions create ripples that change the world. Operation Jawbreaker led to the rapid collapse of the Taliban, defining an era of U.S. foreign policy. The Berlin Tunnel, though compromised, still provided valuable insights and became a propaganda tool for the Soviets. These missions show how covert operations can topple governments, uncover secrets, and shift global power. The hunt for bin Laden brought justice and demonstrated the power of intelligence-led warfare. But covert actions are unpredictable. Success can create new problems, and failure can damage reputations. The consequences of secret missions often last for decades. The men and women of the CIA operate in a gray area where every action has a reaction. Their work shapes history, often in ways the public never sees. Covert operations are powerful tools, but they come with risks and unintended outcomes. Each mission leaves a mark on the world, for better or worse. The CIA's legacy is written in the shadows. Their actions quietly influence the course of nations. The impact of their work is felt long after the mission ends. In the world of intelligence, history is shaped by secrets. Behind every CIA operation are people making incredible sacrifices. Officers give up normal lives, living with secrets they can't share, not even with family. The isolation is profound. Returning from dangerous missions, they must pretend nothing happened. This creates a wall between officers and loved ones. The stress and vigilance required can be exhausting. Families also pay a price, living with uncertainty, vague answers, and long absences. They worry with every late-night call, sharing the burden of secrecy. The entire family becomes part of the mission, serving in silence. Some officers make the ultimate sacrifice, dying in the line of duty. At CIA headquarters, a memorial wall honors those who never returned. Many stars on the wall have no names. Their stories remain classified. The wall is a silent reminder of the real human cost of intelligence work. Sacrifice is part of the job, but recognition is rare. The bravery of those in the shadows is often unseen. Their service protects the nation, even if their names are never known. The cost of secrecy is high, paid by officers and families alike. Their sacrifices are the foundation of every mission. Spy movies love gadgets, but real espionage relies on both technology and cunning. The CIA has a history of developing innovative tools, hidden cameras, dead drop spikes, even insect-shaped drones. These gadgets help agents communicate and gather intelligence undetected. But the most important tool is the mind, guile, or cunning intelligence. Recruiting and handling agents requires psychological skill and the ability to build trust. Understanding motivations, money, ideology, ego, or revenge is the art of the spy. Technology and human skill work together to make covert operations possible. In the Berlin Tunnel, engineering built the tunnel, but analysts turned recordings into intelligence. In the hunt for bin Laden, satellites and data analysis pointed the way, but human persistence found the lead. Gadgets get attention, but it's the courage and intelligence of officers that drive missions forward. Espionage is a blend of science and art. The real power lies in the combination of tools and talent. In the shadows, it's guile that makes the difference. The world changes, but the need for intelligence endures. New threats emerge, cyber attacks, pandemics, but the CIA's mission remains to see and to know. The agency operates in secrecy, often in legal and moral gray areas. Mistakes can have severe consequences, and the debate over the CIA's role is ongoing. Yet the courage of those who serve is undeniable. CIA officers accept a life of secrecy and risk, knowing their successes will be uncelebrated. They provide leaders with the information needed to make critical decisions. Their bravery is quiet but real, a silent line of defense in a dangerous world. The story of the CIA is a story of secrets, written in invisible ink and on the stars of a memorial wall. The public sees only a fraction of the full picture. Dramatic successes and public failures are visible, but daily work remains hidden. The CIA continues to operate in the shadows, shaping history one secret at a time. Their work is a constant presence in an uncertain world. The legacy of the CIA is built on courage, sacrifice, and the pursuit of knowledge. In the end, it's the unseen efforts that keep the nation safe.